It's the time to get down.
There's so much shit in my shower.
Oh my
I couldn't even get in the
God.
shower. I had to step like between bottles and jars. I'm stepping in the shower. It's like 8 conditioners, 15 soaps, something
Mario's
that
got one
vibrates.
shampoo,
All
a
I
bar
had-
of soap.
all I had in the
He probably
shower-
used a bar of soap to
No.
wash his head.
All I had in the shower was a bar of soap and some Vaseline.
See?
That's all I had in the shower. What the typical male has in the shower.
That shower.
Men always have some bar of
ass.
soap and a bottle of Vaseline, some Vaseline in the shower. I don't know why we keep Vaseline in the shower, so we can shower longer.
See, see, you it's gonna be a
That's
battle.
why we do it. We want to be able to shower longer, so we keep Vaseline in the shower.
Yeah, that's all right, man. That's all right, man.
All right, now watch out for this, y'all. Now I don't know. I'm gonna play it because I'm scared.
I know you're.
I don't know what it's gonna be like.
Yeah, it's Paul.
Paul.
Yeah, it's Paul. You got a sound on that one, man?
Got a white policeman that they're transferring to Los Angeles for a trial, saying they couldn't get a fair trial racially in Oakland. So black is definitely the new white. But if a white man can have a fair trial, we're in big trouble.
Okay. It's a wonderful insight.
Richard Pryor was definitely the king of comedy. It's a, they say that Mark Twain was the best storyteller, American storyteller. If that's true, then Richard was Dark Twain. That super genius thing. It's just, everyone that I've ever known. I don't do drugs. I never did drugs. And
No,
from Jimi Hendrix,
you got to
to
do some drugs.
this little white girl, the Mercedes-Benz girl, what's her name?
Yeah, Janis Joplin.
All of them. And the drug thing seems to be a part of it. It seems to be the yin and the yang. It seems to be a price on it. It seems to be something some contract you sign with the devil.
Satan! I knew it was Satan. I knew it was Satan.
Marvin's last.
Is it a Satan or the Republicans?
I was opening for him when he went out of here, and he was on those drugs, and it was wild. He thought midgets were chasing him. It's just the biggest drug is reality. You could be on an acid trip. You could be high off marijuana. You get up on that building and jump off. Reality, that drug is there. You fall off, you're going to be dead. That's the first biggest drug, reality. And life's the second one. There's no escaping it. Even in death, you don't escape it.
Here we go, Precious.
I read the book, and if any Christian could read that book, they would throw it down. They would know that some demon wrote it. I understand that things happen in families, and there's a lot of things going on in families that we don't know about. But there's a lot of family secrets which should be kept a secret. And I think this movie's late. I don't think it's innovative. All that stuff went on in slavery. You can't top slavery. There's no topping it. That's how I look at it. Watch Gone with the Wind. Precious doesn't top Gone with the Wind. Scarlett was the biggest hoe that you know. She was.
Oh, Scarlett.
She screwed everybody. But
Frankly,
She
Scarlett.
might have done that. Gone with the Wind makes Precious look like a Disney film. I want some positive stuff. I don't. And as a black male in America, we're not actors and actresses or a black woman. When we play a role, people think that this is a reality show. When Superfly was out, they thought every black man was a pimp. When they go see these films with black people in them, they believe what they see. A white actor, they're acting. You don't think that every white man's Jason or every white man's Psycho in that movie. That's an actor.
All right, that's Paul Mooney.
Unfortunately, he is telling the truth on that because, when they see us as dope dealers, hoes, just poor relations with one another and how, sometimes Hollywood portrays us, that's how the world sees us. That's how it is, So I would like to see more, more positive and different types of storylines for minorities and especially black people because it was very hard to watch this woman, just totally psychologically, mentally, and verbally, physically abuse her child because that's just not what we do. I don't do that. I don't know anybody who does that. Yes, there are people all over the world that probably do worse to their kids, but I just wasn't ready for the story. I have to say though, it was shot well. It was the storyline. As a writer, Sapphire, just the writing was incredible. I get all of that. I get the mastery of all that took place and the components that took place to make this film, but it was harsh. And I'm sorry. I don't even want to see white folks go through that or Asians. I
haven't seen it because I can't. I've seen enough of the previews and know enough. I can't.
I had to see it because it is required reading at some of the schools.
Yes, it's a bummer. It's a bummer.
I have to say the girls at St. Mary's, in the Catholic schools, they're reading this book and they don't really understand.
No, those Catholic high school girls.
Why there's so much controversy? No, because they look at it as a story. They don't look at it. They don't look at it as the world.
No.
That's how the world is going
Jesus
to see your parents. So they don't look at it that way. It's just a story to them. And I'm trying to tell my daughter it's not just a story. It's what the world will be looking at me as your mother, or your parents. It's just they don't get it. It's just a story to them. But.
Well, life. It wasn't.
I had to see it.
Let me tell you something. We all know one thing about growing up. Shit gets real, don't it?
It sure does.
So you can stay in la la land, but reality is coming for our youth. That's part of what we try to do as parents, right? You try to just slow their entry into reality. Yeah. You don't want them to have all reality. You try to protect them from reality and let them get there in slow doses because we know reality is a mother.
You know what? I want to say this right here, and you know what? And along that line of what you just said, Murph, she's inside the chat room, and she's like, black people are always trying to sweep things under the rug. They don't want to talk about incest. They don't want to talk about abuse. They don't want to talk about, the gay cousin or whatever. And she said, she did say that. Why are we afraid of the truth? I understand what you're saying, Murph. I totally get it. I just wasn't ready to see it on. I mean, who better to tell the story and produce the story than Lee Daniels and Oprah Winfrey? I get it. It's just that I wasn't ready to deal with it. I don't want to see it on anybody's. That's not why I go to the movies. I personally, had I known it was even close to this, or had I read it, I probably wouldn't have gone to see it because I don't want to see any film like that. Period. That's just, but I commend them for all of their accomplishments. The movie actors, Gabourey and Monica up for Oscar, and I would definitely support them on that. It was just a very harsh, it moved me. I will say that, and I guess that's exactly what the film was supposed to do. But it's just a hard story.
Well, it is.
Yeah.
Well, let me ask you something here, Mario. Do you feel that it's best to show as much? Do everybody need to know everything and be shown everything?
Well, choice is the issue to me. I think the issue is to have choice. I think some materials are obviously too hard and too difficult for people of different ages.
Yeah.
But I believe in that. I don't believe censorship. I really think it should be out there for people to have. And then choice, you have some of your own individual choice. I grew up reading, and I read Steinbeck of Mice and Men.
Right.
The Grapes of Wrath. Does anybody remember the Grapes of Wrath?
Yeah.
The classic about the Dust Bowl and the Okies coming, trying. Those are some painful. I used to, when I was coming up, I was like, these are some painful stories, and they're all about life and about the things and adjusting the pains and horrors of life. So, I like the idea that things are out there for us to look at, and then we can attempt to read. And that's one thing good about reading, and the internet hopefully will expand that, is that reading through books, many of us, especially black folks, were able to expand our horizons and dream differently.